Hey guys, this is Scott Expat in the Philippines. Guess what's on tonight? Predator. Wow, awesome. I wish I could see through these glasses a lot better. But it's awesome video, awesome picture. Wow, very, very good. How are we tonight? What's happening, everybody? I know there's some good live streams on tonight. Go, Adrian, and go, go, go. POD, Philippines on Demand. Well done, guys. Great to see. Tonight's AFL semi-final. Geelong beating Brisbane 82. Geelong to Brisbane 42. It's the second semi-final. Actually, that video will be up soon because since I finished doing my live, I got to get back to the editing and it should be up tomorrow. Hello, LJM Official. ¿Cómo está? Thank you for coming. Much appreciated. Thank you guys for the likes too. Much appreciated, guys. It's a bit bright, that light. Turn over this way. Now I look like Jabba the Hutt. Joke, joke, joke. The second semi-final, Brisbane 82 to Brisbane 42. My apologies. To Geelong 82. Geelong won tonight in the 2020 second semi-final, and Geelong now go and play my team, Richmond, next week in the grand final. So it should look good. We beat Port Adelaide last night 4-6, 40 to 4-10, 46. Go Tigers. And Richmond goes straight into the grand final. And now, after tonight's game with Brisbane, Geelong meet us next week. Thanks, Scott, for making it. You're welcome, Terence and Beth. All's good. Guys, I will catch up with you guys after, Terence and Beth. Thank you. And you are very quite welcome. I'm glad I'm a part of a good team there and helping people. It's awesome what we do and what you guys do too as well, and what the Superman team does. How you know how to speak Tagalog. LJM, my wife is Filipina. She's from Cebu, Mactan. And actually, Arlene Indelins has her live stream on right now. They are in Melbourne, Victoria. That's my... Sorry. That's my wife's channel. Arlene Inde Lins. She's on right now. She's doing her live stream. LJM. Oh, sorry. Hang on. That is my wife's channel, Arlene Inde Lins. She's on right now doing her live stream. She's actually in there doing her live stream now. Thanks. LJM official. Who is that? That's my wife, Arlene. She's from Cebu, Mactan, LJM. And she has her live stream every thing. Tonight was her raffle night. Just in next bedroom, in there, on the other side of the wall. She's doing her live stream now. I'll just give me a second. I'll just turn that light off. That's better. Yeah, Arlene's got her own YouTube channel. It's called Arlene Inde Lens. I spell it with a capital A, then RLENE, INDAYLYNZ. And she does raffles and things you can win, load and stuff like that. So she's got a good channel going. She's doing pretty good. So I'm so happy for her. So there's a lot of people that from the Philippines that do pop in on her channel, and we have her two girlfriends that live here. Rona Lynn Silawan, she has her own channel, and Kiwi Poinoi Vlogs, and she lives in Broadmeadows here in Victoria, Melbourne, Australia, and she has her own channel too. So the three of them are doing really good, and congratulations to the three girls, and they are really doing well and really kicking goals, which is good to see. So how are you? Kumusta to you, old JM official? And Kumusta, how are you? And what part of the Philippines are you in? Yeah, that light was a bit brighter than I thought it would be. I thought it. Okay. What's that mean with the two YouTube squares with the um, triangle in the middle? What's that mean? Is that part of YouTube? I mean, my friend was asking me the same thing with the house with the YouTube symbol in the middle. What's it represent? We weren't quite sure. Also, like to say hello to Chris Beecham. Big shout out to him, and I hope you're getting better, mate. Also, big shout out to Roma and John, and the Philippines for us, Fred and Marla, and Aussie farming in the Philippines, Chicken William, Tropical Tim in the Philippines. Hey, you're here. Say hello to LJM Official. Say hello to Chris Beecham. LJM Official. Big shout out to Terence and Beth. And big shout out to Brian and Maricel, a foreigner farming in the Philippines. And baby Charlie. Big shout out to Lester and Chat Rain and baby Caitlin. I hope you guys are doing okay there. Big shout out also to Lynn and Anthony, Thea and Kayla, our life in the Philippines. Big shout out to Philly in the Philippines, Brian Lutlut and Hannah Grace. Big shout out to Philo in the Philippines. Wishing you all the best, mate, and hope you're looking good. And hope you're feeling really good. Hope things are doing okay there in the States. Big shout out to Tom and Ruth's Philippine Adventures. Big shout out to Ruthie and Arthur's Philippine Adventures. Big shout out to British expat in the Philippines. Hey, go Tigers! We did that last night. 4-6-40 to 4-10-46. Yay! And Brisbane lost tonight, unfortunately. Hey, Brett Glasgow, how are you? Como está? Brisbane, 42 to Geelong, 82. Wasn't such a bad game. It was pretty hard. It was low scoring, which I was expecting, but it was a good game. I will have that video up probably sometime tomorrow. I've got to do some editing after I do my live stream, so hopefully that will be up of Brett Glasgow and Christopher Beecham. He's going the Cats. Well, that's not bad. That's pretty good. I've got I taped the third quarter and the fourth quarter. I put it on this from my channel. So I've got to edit it and then I'll put it up. Am I going to do the Richmond Geelong one? Yeah, I think so. We'll see how we go. Next week, that is, next Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that game. So that'll be up on video as well, but I've got to thank you, LJM Official. Much appreciated, guys. Sweetie. So it should be really good game next week. Yeah, so that should be a good game next week. It'll be a hard fought game, I think. I hope. I hope my team can go all the way again. You look intelligent in those glasses. You haven't seen these before, have you? This is my this is my Kermit. This is my Kermit the Frog impression. Oh, how are you? I can't really do it that well, but I try. Brett Glasgow saying hello to Christopher Beecham. How's things with you, Brett? How's things going? Are you moving into your flat yet? LJM just said, official just said hello to you, Christopher Beecham, and thank you for the nice compliment. More like Big Bird, Scott. Does it really? I thought Kermit the Frog, because big eyes like frog. Yeah, like Kermit the Frog. I never got Kermit the Frog when I was at school, but I only got these glasses last week, so it's been a long time since I was at school, I can tell you that much. I used to get called Dingo a lot at school, and it was fun, you know. Yeah, could say that. I didn't pass mathematics, if that's what you meant. So I'm not a mathematician genius. More past social studies and English and that at school. But I don't think my English is that improved either. So, or spelling. Yeah, oh, that's true too. Well, I did spell Arlene's name right. But yeah, there's some words. Well, I can blame my spell check for that, and that's not working either. I know POD's on at the moment, and I know Adrian Gibson's on at the moment. So they're doing their 2 live streams, and well done to them. Congratulations, guys. Hope you have a good live stream to both of them. I'm pretty well, good friends with everybody, and I like to give everybody the cheers and applause that they deserve for their live streams. I think, yeah, but I do, because there's some words I don't know, guys. Especially when I have to, the longer words, very confusing sometimes. Thanks for the likes, guys. Really do appreciate it. And much appreciate it, guys. I do on some words, Chris, because there's some things I forget what I'm not sure how to spell, and usually it rectifies that for me. But when I'm typing words in, sometimes it leaves out the thing, and I have to go back to it and check it out. So yeah. Sometimes you do need it, sometimes you don't. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm just been sitting here watching the semi-final and enjoyed it because it was a good match. I thought it was a good match. Sorry, I'm just playing with my phone at the moment, trying to get everything level. And this lip keeps going this way for some unknown reason. I don't know. What do you do? I've got no munchies. I'm on strict diet as from this Friday coming. I've got to try not to eat sugary stuff. So, lettuces and carrots and onions and probably meat will be my diet from now on. I could probably make my own bread, I suppose, and just don't put sugar in it. Because I think, when you look at it, you don't really need sugar in bread. I don't know why they put sugar in milk, really. It's 5%, I think. You know what? I agree with you there. Like, China was supposed to have the technology and everything the same as Japan. It's supposed to have the technology and the knowledge with all the gizmos and stuff like that, and all the technology stuff. I've got ants in my pants, I think, and I'm not sitting in my normal chair in the bedroom. But hello, Travis Tito 23. Como está? Big shout out to you, mate. So, I totally agree with you there, Christopher Beecham, on that. I tend to think they learn more in the Philippines than what they learn here in Australia. You have your education system and that, and everything's okay, but hey, the Philippines for us. Marla and Fred, ¿cómo está? Welcome. Thank you for coming. Much appreciated. Say hello to LMJ, Brett Glasgow, and Christopher Beecham. Much appreciate you guys popping in. It's great to see you guys. It really is. I didn't get a chance today to see any videos. I've done half of one and I've got a full one. Sorry, my apologies. I did a half of one, which I got edited. It's in editing, and at the moment, and the other one I've got there. I'm editing now, so yeah, they tend to do better with tutors too as well. The tutors seem to know what they're uh, you know the best. They seem to have the best education system there in the Philippines. I know, like you hear your family tend to say, "Oh, we got the best education in the world." Well, I think ours has slipped quite a lot. And basically, thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. I think ours has sort of slipped. Our education system here has slipped. And I think it's got to do with the Gonski um, education way of doing things. I don't like it. I I don't know what's wrong with basic our mathematics, our social studies, our English. Uh, yeah, I totally agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm agreeing with you. I just think we used to have the best in the world. Not anymore. I tend to think that the Philippines, Japan, China, um, even the UK slipped in theirs. Uh, English, maths, um, the whole educational system's just gone down the toilet, so to speak. Excuse me, guys. Yeah, all the Asian countries are ahead of us now. Yeah, exactly, exactly. They all are. With maths, with English, with their own languages. I think you'd learn more there than what you would here. We don't teach Japanese. We don't teach uh, Korean. We don't teach Vietnamese. We don't teach unless you send your kid to a private school. Well, you've got better odds going to a private school, learning all those languages and stuff like that compared to here where you the kids just struggle. So it makes it hard, really, the way the system is. So hopefully things will pick up. Hopefully things will get better, but I think the private schools tend to teach more uh, better things than our schools do here. Over there, their private schools and their school curriculum is. So, hey, I said it right. I bet you I can't spell it. Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. When did you find that out, Chris? Terence and Beth are just sending me photos of the church, um, how it's coming on. So I'm just getting some lovely photos of the church. Oh, okay. Yeah, but you got to remember one thing. I'm still in Victoria. We can't get out. But look, things are going to pick up soon. Only one case today. Church in Bohol. We're building a church there in Bohol for the congregation. We just finished building a house in this area for a family of 10, I think. So it's coming on really well, and they're doing a good job. I get all the I get receipts on how much I've sent. I get photos of every photo and every picture of the church from start to finish, and including all the houses. So I'm quite happy that I'm doing this for them. And the reason why I don't show the photos, Chris, is because there's a lot of other. Um, I pretty well much keep it to myself, and I pretty well much keep it, in house, so to speak. What I do. Years ago, if you mention something, people get shitty. How come, he's such and such. So it's just all hard. So I prefer to just keep it between me, Terence and Beth, but they share it on their channel. Terence and Beth Giving Hope, and they've got their non-profit organisation up, so all's good. So we're doing pretty good there. Everything's legit, and we do everything right now. So yes, pretty well much that's what we do. So it's great. It's actually, as I was saying to you today, it is the only charity that I help. Charities here in Australia, if you put it this way, if you give to if you give to the Children's Hospital appeal and they raise over, say, 28 million, the kids are lucky to get 10% of that. The rest gets gobbled up in account fees and people who are running the charity, right? And don't think they aren't. They are. They're taking a big slice of that thing. And like I know on like this is just my opinion. I know for that on if you're a volunteer on there and you apply for a volunteer job on the children's hospital, I guarantee it. There's a lot of people out there. No one wants to work, do that sort of thing for nothing. So they expect to get paid Do they get paid? I don't know. That's a question mark. We don't know. That's a question mark. Do I reckon they get paid? Pretty well much under the table, so to speak, without being, and I'd say they'd have to find. I'd say they'd have to sign a disclosure form saying don't say nothing to no one. Yeah, well, that's what I do, Chris. I help Terence and Beth, and they're the only organisation I do help. And I'm not saying anymore. But no, I do. They're the only organisation I help with, and I'm happy to do it, and I'm happy to be a partner of their charity, so it's great, And besides, not only that, it makes me feel good that I'm doing something for people that need hospital, need medical attention. There's a lot of people that I hope Filipinos that watch my channel don't take this the wrong way, but there's a lot of people in the lower regions that are really can't are finding it hard to live. So with our help, it makes it easier for them to have housing and like baby faith. Yeah. But as I said, I'm going to get off that subject because it's one of my charities that I help, and I love doing it for and love helping Terence and Beth. So I'm just going to let that go at that. Okay. Not going to say any more. But they're the only charity I do help, and I appreciate helping them because there's been a lot said, and it's all done. We sweep it under the carpet and we move on. It's the only way in life to do. Move on, get over it. See you later. They are lovely people, very lovely people, and those that we help are very special to our hearts, and I love them dearly, and I will keep helping them. I've got my undying help, guys, and that's all that counts in life, So I'm pretty curriculum. You can spell curriculum. I can't. I can only say it, I can't spell it. If I learned how to spell it, I'd be right. But, I thank everyone for coming on board and tonight. It's great to see everyone. Thanks, Brett. Thanks to LJM Official. Thank you, Chris Beecham. Much appreciate you being here. I was talking to Roma and John today. I was actually talking to John. Yeah, good bloke. Funny character. Well, I do too, John. Chris. I do too. I help my family as well. We help mum and dad with AI, with buying our house in Bujuk and putting mum and dad in there. We put staircase in the house. Mind you, it needs to be painted. We've actually put our room, which was at the front, in the kitchen now. So our bedroom is now in the kitchen. and our kitchen is now. We put our bedroom in the kitchen. The kitchen is now out the front of the house, and the our bedroom is now a lounge room, and then we've got the girls' bedroom and upstairs and the toilet. So we're going to probably spend a bit of money on that house, getting it up looking nice, and painting the walls. We're going to paint the walls white, and maybe I've got to say, Arlene, I think like a light grey, a whitish grey inside the house. I like white, but I would like a whitish type of grey, a little bit of grey blended in with the white, and just similar to that pastel type of grey through the house. At the moment, their house is like a lime green, and it sometimes makes me sick. I've never seen my house, and boo hoo. Oh. So we've got to do that. We're leaving the staircase wood, and we'll just paint it. We'll just varnish it. Oh, okay. But we're basically helping AI do that. So we're fixing hers up. We've got our land in Calonce, and AI's got a house next to us there. So well, she's got, I think, we'll probably join them together and make one big house in that area and put 2-story there, overlooking the port of Cebu. And but I want to get a start on the house up at Sogod. I prefer to live up in Sogod compared to living in town, in the city. I'm sick of living in the city. I've had enough of it. I enjoy this. I enjoy the country area, the province, and Sogod's got a nice port, which we'll go down and visit. It's only a small port, but it's pretty. It's okay. It's really good, and well, we've got to go and check out the lumber places, timber, coconut lumber. We go and check out them, get our lumber there, and find out who does the hollow block, and work out prices, slab, get our slab down for the land, Chris, and do all that. Oh, good. That's great. That's awesome. Hey, Scooter B. Scoot B, howdy. And the Fave Wing. Christopher Beecham's here. LJM's here. Brick Glasgow's here. So hello to Scooter B. Scoot B, I should say. He's called himself Scooter B. Hey, Scoot. Phil, Scoot, your nephew or cousin, or because I have added him to my Facebook page and Messenger. I'm just waiting on an answer. His name's Phil Scoot. I'm just wondering, is he related? Is he cousin? Is he brother? because I didn't see any photos of you and him together on his Facebook Messenger. We're actually slow. Okay, thanks, Christopher. I'll check that out after this. Oh, okay, so it's you. All right, I've added you. I thought it was your brother. Oh, silly me. You like my glasses? Current frog. That's good. I've added you anyway, mate. No drama. I'll check out that video too, Christopher Beecham, after I've finished here. Okay, mate? Oh, I'm so wrapped. I didn't know. I didn't know that was you because I thought you just went under Scoot B. I didn't know that your first name's Phil, yeah? So, yeah, that figures. Silly me. Wanker. No, wear the mask. That is the only thing that makes you look better. Love you guys. I missed you, Scoot. How's things where you are? How's your job going, mate? Good? Everything's going okay here in Victoria. New South Wales is probably a lot better than us at the moment because they don't have to wear masks. It's not mandatory. But here, where tomorrow, I think he's calling a meeting and to get us slowly into stage 3. Restriction out of stage 4 restrictions into stage 3, which means we can now travel 20 k's instead of 5. Wow. I think 20 k's would be from here to Broadmeadows. More like trying to, as you said, Big Bird, and I said Kermit the Frog. Thanks for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. But we're hopefully when this is all clear, I think they're talking about opening up the rest of Australia next year. But Dan Andrews is adamant that he wants to try and keep Victoria slow process out of COVID, which, look, if he comes out of this with a pat on the back, good luck to him. Barrios YouTube, hello. ¿Cómo está? How are you, mate? What's happening? So we're I think he's slowly trying to get us out of this slowly. Barrio, say hello to Scooter B and Christopher Beecham. Scooter, say hello to Barrios. And Brett Glasgow, if you're still here, say hello to Barrios, say hello to Brett Glasgow and LJM. Yeah, I know he is a dick, but what do I do? What do I do? I see, what's his name from the Liberal Party here in Victoria, Matthew, what's his, can't think of his name now. He only pops up when he wants to say something, not constructive. I can go through. I know you can. I can only go to one. Here. Don't go any further than here at the moment. And 20 Ks is only like from here to St Albans, or which is 20 minutes really, and probably Broadmeadows. But like my friend said, we bumped into our friends up here in the Nook, and we went to their place afterwards. I see your favourite mate was in Arizona the other day. Mr. Trump. Faggot. I'm not a big rap for him. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really not a big rap for him. He's not doing his country any favours. I'll just put it that way. And that's as much I'm going to say about American politics. You got my word on that. I'm a big JB fan, and I hope he does well. That's all I'm going to say. But, it's interesting. Well, if Dan Andrews gets out of this and gets all our behave, Scott, it's not our country. Oh no, I'm behaving. So we will trade you. No, you can send Trump to Russia, Scooter. Send him to Russia because they'll have him. They want his money. That's all they want off him. After they're finished with his money, they'll piss him off, or Putin will go. Never trust as much as I like Russia. I don't think you could trust them. I'd like to hope we could trust Russia, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he is. I know, because that's how he got elected. Yeah, that's right, Michael O'Brien. Every time Dan Andrews, he blew up today. He blew up. He's had enough. He's had enough of this bullshit, he said. He's had enough of the way things are going. He's had enough of being criticised. And basically, I think he turned around and said today, Chris, and Scoot, that it's got to the point that he's going to start digging his heels in now. Yeah, Michael O'Brien criticised him severely in Parliament, and Dan Andrews turned around and said, "It's like this. I am running the country. I'm running Victoria." And he said, apparently also had a go at Scott Morrison, because Scott Morrison wants to open up the whole of Australia now for international, and that he said we need to open up Australia for trade. We need to open up Australia for getting us back on deck with small business and big business. And if small business opens up, big business is going to open up like Bunnings and all that as well. Yeah, I agree with you. And but I think he basically had said to Scott Morrison that if I get Victoria out of this, he will probably with no cases whatsoever. He basically turned around and said, "You are going to want, if you end up like Victoria, you are going to want someone to get a formula to get your state out of, if New South Wales or Queensland or WA or South Australia cop what we've had, you're going to, you can't compare him with Trump. No way. You can't compare Dan Andrews with Trump. I'm sorry. No way. No way. Trump's a liar. Completely. A complete and utter liar. Trump left the gate open and crucified his own people, especially in New York, 200,000 dead. That's not a good record to be proud of, let me tell you. But if he gets Victoria out of this, yeah, I totally agree with you there. But if he gets Victoria out of this, the Victorian Labor Party will be patting him on the back for it. But the only thing wrong with that, Scooter and Chris, we've got no vaccine, and quite frankly, we could go back in to what we've had. Yeah. All too true, all too true. Yeah, well, I think, as Trump says, it's fake news. I I'm not sure of the death rate. I thought it was only 1,000. I didn't think it was 1,300. And most of all those are aged care anyway, as well. Here, about 50% say they won't take the vaccine ever. Shit. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I know for a fact, Scoot, that they're trying to come up with it's not bad. I know here they're trying to come up with a formula for when you want to go overseas. That are you going to take the big thingy up here before you go? And I think it's very unfair if they do that and you've brought your tickets. Are they going to pay for them? And so they're going to tell you, go home and test. If you tested positive, go home and stay home for 2 weeks before you fly out, and you're flying out on that day. I don't think that's going to work. Basically what they want you to do is, if you are going overseas to any of the Asian countries, they want you to go and have a medical before you fly out. Before you go and buy your tickets, you have to go and see your doctor before you go and that you're physically okay, and you've think 4 times I've been to the chemist warehouse this week. Had well, you're okay. I said, what's the thing? And she goes, 36. Oh, good. Yeah. So, and I wear my face mask all the time. The only time I don't wear it's when I'm out here at the front watering the garden, in my own front yard. Now, how contradictory is this, Scoot? I can wear it in my front yard. I can go outside the front, but I can have it like underneath my chin. And if I see someone up the road coming down, I put it over my nose, right? But if my brother comes here, I wear my face mask. If my sister-in-law comes here, I wear my face mask. So, I'll probably be doing a live stream tomorrow too. I think it might be on the way back from, I might even do it on the way in. I'll see what happens. Probably most likely on the way out. I've got to drop Arlene into work into the city tomorrow, so I'm going out of my 20k limit, but I've got the doctor's thing, but that's not until the 22nd, so hopefully I can go in to work because my wife's got the approval thing, adjusting the populations Australia would adjusting for populations Australia would have to have over 20k deaths in. Yeah, you're right there, Scoot. Our population is shrinking now. Just yesterday, US had 71 plus new cases. Shit. It's not looking good there, Scoot. I was talking to someone the other day, and they live in the southern parts of the states. And he was saying there's where he is, around Tennessee, Louisiana, they've hardly got any cases or deaths there. Also, Florida, parts of Florida haven't got it. Plus, I think Louisiana, Tennessee, some of the southern states haven't got much of it at the moment, which is good. But, they're that far down there, and I don't know, they did say a while back that the heat has a fair bit to do. 71 plus new. Yes. Our population will be shrinking because everyone's gone back home. But there's 20. Oh, how's this, Scoot? Before I get in debt. There's 25,000 people overseas, Australians overseas, 25,000 in each individual country, right? And yeah, of course they do. They don't want anyone to know the figures on how many's died or how many new cases have come up. That's not good. Why hide it? Why not just bring it out? That Trump can't win anyway, because if he's going to start doing that shit, he's going to fall flat on his face. I'm sorry, he's just going to fall flat on his face because the US people are not going to take it anymore. I think they've had enough. Whereas, hi, Word 'em Up TV, ¿cómo está? Morning, Maganda Romaga, ¿cómo está? Miss Word. Thank you very much, Miss World. Much appreciated. Scoop Bees just said hello to you too, darling. Oh, that's right, it is too, sorry. 2 states with COVID. Victoria had 1 case, New South Wales 5, but 2 were... Yeah, that's true. He can't afford to... I don't know why he's doing that, Scoop. I don't know why the American government's doing that. I really don't. God, CJ's still up. You'll see, it's not going to do Trump any good if he's hiding the figures. It won't. Look, I'm sorry to us TP, TP, not TT, TP. I'm sorry, but as much as America says it hasn't got anything to do with Australia, it has, because we have the utmost thing with America. We have a good alliance with America, and to know what's going on, we have the right to know what's going on. We have the right to know what's going on in American politics, because yes, it does affect us. It has a lot to do with us, and as our alliances together is a good alliance, it affects us so much. It's not funny. And what happens in America with Trump and Joe Biden affects this country in the way it goes. I know I said I wouldn't get involved in American politics, but to me, I was pushed to the brink the other day, and I basically said, hey, pull up. It's got a lot to do with Australia, what happens in America, and we need to know what happens in America between the 2 presidents, who gets in, because it affects us. Not biologically, but economically and business-wise, trade-wise, it affects us big time. Also, with sending troops overseas, it affects us big time. And as I said to TP, no, I'm not a patriot. Basically, why would I be when this country's treating its civilians like shit? Yeah, I'm all for a republic here in this country, and get rid of the British ensign, the Union Jack. I'm all for Australia being a republic, and I think it's way overdue, and I think it's about time we were a republic. But, like everything, with this country being a republic, our laws need to change. Our economical policies on treating other people with respect needs to change. Our nations with Aborigines need to change. What's his name? Ex-Labor president Chris Beecham. I'm trying to think of his name. Rudd. He apologised to the Aboriginals for what happened years ago. Did Liberal? No. Because they felt that if they apologised to the Aboriginals, that it would cause a big stink. Well, has it? No, not really. It hasn't caused a big stink. And the Aboriginals, we're now starting, even with our football, at the start of our game, we had the Aboriginals in Queensland welcoming us to their land like we do here in Victoria. Now, that needs to change. Our race issue needs to change. We need to be polite and more kind to our own native Aboriginals, like America starting to change its ways with their native Indians. So, you have to have these policies, trade, diplomatic helping of your own nation's peoples, rules, regulations, and what we need to do with getting this country running better with trade and business-wise, and respect for those that we need to trade with is the most important thing. And, am I a patriot? As I would say, fucking if I am a patriot to Australia. But I just think we need to change and become a republic here in this country. And the sooner we become a republic, the better this country's going to run. And I'll tell you what, if I was a Republican and they changed it from a Prime Minister, which sounds so posh, I would personally change the Westminster bullshit British system out of our country and bring in our own system. And what happens on the criminal side, well, we tackle that when it comes up. It's the best way this country will run if we did what we should be doing, and that's becoming a republic. But with our own set of ideas, our own trade agreements, because the Queen's not going to last. She's 90 something or 80 something. She's going to hand over the throne, and who's the next in line? Because the young ones don't want to take it. Prince Charles is going to be, by the time the Queen advocates the throne, Prince Charles is going to be either in an old person's home, or he's not going to be able to run the country. And the young ones, I think, only one, was it not Harry? William. I think William would be the only one that would take the throne over. And quite frankly, I think he'd be glad that Australia did what they did. And also with Tasmania being part of Australia, would like to have their own republic country. And it would benefit benefit us better, but our political system needs to change big time. Our political system needs to care a lot more for its people and not rubbish it, not rubbish them, not underhand, be truthful, be respectful to its people. Is that going to happen? Well, it's not happening now. The only respect that they give us citizens is our unemployment benefits, and would that change under a republic government? Probably, most likely. Yeah, that's to me. If you're a Vietnam vet, a war vet, First World War, Second World War vet, you get entitlements. You should have entitlements like free travel on trains, free travel on buses. When you get to a certain age, like when you get to your 70s, you should be able to have, or maybe 60s. I'm 55, you know. If we went to war, I don't think that's going to happen at the moment. Would I still, if I was a prime minister, president, would I trade with America? Yeah. Would we fight with America? Yeah. Not under Trump, though, because I don't trust him. I reckon he'd drop Australia like a hot rock if they got in trouble and they couldn't get out of it, quite frankly. But if Joe Biden was in there, I think things would be different. But anyway, as I said, I'm not saying any more about politics. I've had my say. I have my views. I'm sorry if I offend, but I think Joe Biden would be a lot better for America. I really do. All over the board. I don't know him personally, but when you look at it, who else see you got there at the moment that can tackle him? Everyone that's just about gone to tackle him has been either paid off or told to hide, or they've run and hid on their own account. So, yeah, it's one of those things. I got told also that if I spoke more about American politics, that American people that I know should not follow me anymore. Well, as I say, Scoot and Chris, you don't want to follow me? Well, it's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry you feel that way, but as I said, they're my views and my opinions. Yeah, it does have a lot to do with Australia. What happens in America has a lot to do with Australia. Okay, we can't vote, but we can have an opinion, and opinions are like assholes. We're all got one. So, whether you're for him, whether you're for Trump, or whether you're against him, I'm not. I just think he's done more harm than good. Has he done anything for the country? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I'm not there. But my opinion is that basically he's a good businessman. Ain't gonna hold that against him. But as far as running the country, sorry. That's just my view, guys. That's just my view, okay? as I said, opinions are like arseholes. We've all got one, and I'm entitled to my opinion. And to the person that said that if he didn't want to follow me, that's fine. I've got not an issue. You're quite welcome to do what you want to do. It's a free country. Our fathers fought for that right. Free country in America. Your fathers fought for that right. So, you want to follow me, follow me. If you don't, that's okay. That's fine with me, guys. Yeah, I love every one of my YouTube friends, every one of my followers. I'm not jealous of anyone. I enjoy you guys. I love watching your videos. I reckon you're all good. I reckon you got good stations, good channels, good content. Keep it up. It's awesome, But to be told that can't bite it, sorry. Yeah, it's been playing on my mind for so long. And when it gets to a certain point, I just open up and let it all out. But, I'm happy to have the followers I've got, and I acknowledge everybody's contribution to helping my channel. And I appreciate everybody's views and opinions. And I love every one of you. Yeah. I'm like a dog. If I'm biting your leg, you're going to have to kick me off. But, it's neither here nor there to me. It's just my opinion, guys. But as I said, what happens in America does affect Australia. And if I get told to keep my nose out of American politics, you know what I'm going to say? Well, when you go to war, why the fuck should I go and help you fight them? True? You want Australia's help? We're here for you. But what happens in America does affect Australia, and affects Australia big time. And that's how much of a patriot I am for my country. Whether I fought for my country or not, I'm still a patriot. I still, basically, because my father fought for this country in the Second World War in the Mediterranean, the Coral Sea, the Pacific, the Philippines. My father fought for this country. He fought to keep the Philippines free. He helped America fight to keep the Philippines free, to keep Japan off the Philippines back. And now we're good friends and good association with Japan. And we've got a good trade partner with Japan. And we would have a good trade partner with China, because everything that we get, TVs, mobile phones, whether they come out of China or Japan, we get them through trade. Washing machines, dishwashers, microwaves, everything. What else? Toys, remote control cars, drones, everything. Thank you, word and up. Much appreciated, darling. It affects us so much, and I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't agree with that one, Scoot. It can't be getting that better. He's the one that lit it. Well, he's. It's not getting better, and it's not disappearing. You can sweep it under the carpet, but it's not doing. The best thing about the American election will be the day it's over. I'm tired of it. Yeah, I tell people, will you vote for a guy that could not protect himself, his family, and protect you? Hey, I've got another thing to tell you there, Scooter. He didn't have it. If he had it, he would be really bad. He didn't have it. It's just a circus, that's all it is. I don't like it either of them. Trump has not been a friend to Australia. No, you're right. If he started a war with China, mate, he'd drop us like a sponge. Pretty well much. And I'll tell you another thing. Scott Morrison is a bigger dickhead if he thinks that he is a friend of his. Sorry, guys, I haven't been getting your thing has come up. America has been exposed for just a small fraction of injustice done to its people, land of the free, home of the brave. America is ranked 17th in the freest countries of the world. Red flag, absolute. Yes, I agree. Word 'em up, thank you. No, we don't need American immigration. Sorry, I don't. Well, yeah, actually we do, but we don't need Trump here. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. My apologies there, Scoot. Putin and his friends want to control the world. When did people buy into the Russia and Putin are free world's friends? Putin's friend, yes. How you going? Oh, Scoot, I think that is. Yeah. Look, I agree with you in one thing about Americans being immigration here. Yes, as long as Trump doesn't come, I'm happy. I tell you what, if Trump was to turn around and say to Australian government, I want to build a Trump Tower here, you know what's going to happen? That ain't going to happen. I don't care how much money he thinks he's bringing into this country. I actually saw something in the paper the other day, an article in the paper stating that Trump basically has a lot of business financial dealings in Australia. Well, if it is, I don't know where it is because no one's saying anything. Tell you one thing, Christopher. If we went to war with China, if Trump was in control of the American forces, he'd drop Australia like a hot rock. I'm sorry, if it was me, I think I would fight for. I think I would rather have peace with China and the rest of the world than to fight against China. There's too many of them. They would overrun. They would hit here first before they hit America. You know that? We're only stone throw from Indonesia. They just walk straight through. There's no way. There's no way. No. I'm sorry. I would rather have China as a friend and an ally than to deal with America with Trump running America. There's Trump running America at the moment, he'd drop Australia like a hot sponge. Yes, exactly, Scooter. Yes, but we also have a base a Chinese base here in Western Australia and an airport. Well, any wonder when Trump's basically turned China against us, and now we have to get on our hands and knees and suck the dick of the Chinese president. Excuse the language, word them up, but we need to. If I was president, I'd be on the phone rectifying our relationship with China, and I would be giving them trade discounts just to get their business. Back in this country. Sorry, he will send a bill to you for your. Yeah, Scoot. Scooter's got a point. He's got a point. If he wins the election again, he's going to be just wanting to try and. He's trying to get Russia so much on their side at the moment. Because, can I tell you something? He's frightened of Russia. He's more frightened of Russia than he is of China. I don't know why. Russia's got so many submarines up in the North Baltic Sea rusting their hulls out because they're not getting worked and they're not getting sent out into the water. So, there's a lot of, and I think his tanks are pretty well much frozen up anyway. Putin's tanks are frozen up. I used to like Putin. I really did. But not saying any more about him either. But as I said, to that person, TP, you are quite welcome to go elsewhere. But I'm just saying, Australia's got more right to know and more right to find out what happens in American politics, and it does affect us. It affects us big time. You want us to fight alongside you. You want us to help you. It's got a lot to do with us. But I will stay out of American politics after tonight, thank you. But I'm just, I just thought I'd have my little say because, I think it's just absolute crap, really, what he's doing to his own country. And the worst part about it, those except Scoot B, those who are Republican and are following Donald Trump, you would be better off following Nixon, if that makes any sense. And the only thing with Nixon was the Republic Party got rid of him. They got rid of their own president. The Republicans got rid of their own president. Got rid of Nixon because of what happened. Why can't they do the same to Trump? It's called this money. Millions of it. Billions of it. That's the only reason why they can't get rid of Trump. He's got to lose an election for them to get rid of him. That's all I'm saying, guys. So we have a lot of gratitude and a lot to owe America, but under him, no, sorry. He's just bringing his own country down, and those that put America up on a pedestal in the first place are probably those who put America up in the pedestal are those who fought for their country, the right for their country, the freedoms for their country. From George Washington down to Robert E. Lee to Roosevelt. They're the patriots. They're the true people that fought for their country to get their country free to what it was. And that's why America was great. America's not looking so great under Trump. It's just my opinion, guys. Okay? I know it hurts, but it's just my opinion. If you vote for Trump, you've been brainwashed by a person that and if he gets back in, is he going to do things that he says he's going to do to help you? Lower medical benefits and stuff like that, and help the American Indian reservations. I don't know. Just don't know about him. If he was, why, Scooter, tell me something. Why does a person with billions of money become a president? I don't know. Why would you become a president if you got billions of money and you did your investments and your housing and your rental? Because I think he started off in. Thanks, Terence and Beth. Hello, Marilyn Kaminsky. I don't know what it is, but my chat's not showing up here until now. Hi, Marilyn Kaminsky. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying. Say hello to Scooter B. Politics are getting strange because we have a president that gets his intel from the internet. I'll agree with that one, Scooter. Our defence forces are good for our size. Yes, they are. I will agree with you on that, Christopher Beecham. The population is too small and the country is too big. Yeah, well, that's good there, mate. I'm not going to argue with you on that. I'll get back to you in a minute, Terence and Beth. Yeah, hopefully. Look, I love Australia. I love America. I studied American history, for crying out loud. From the American War of Independence to the American Civil War to the Second World War to the Vietnam War to the Korean War. Yeah, I love America. I'm not putting shit on America. I'm just putting shit on the person that's running it at the moment. That's all. Donald Trump. Because he does not know how to look after his people. He knows how to look after money, but he don't know how to look after people. And if my opinion offends people, I'm sorry. I really do apologise for that. And as I said to TP, if you want to go somewhere to someone else, and if you recommend other Americans don't follow me, fine, that's okay. I'm fine with that. I just get upset when I get told that Australia doesn't matter and we should keep our noses out of American politics. Well, sorry, it does affect us here in Australia. That's all I'm going to say. Thanks, Marilyn. Yeah, exactly what Scoot says. I agree with him there. Yeah, look, that's the good thing about my channel, guys. I will. The good thing about my channel is I agree with you, and I can disagree with you. And everybody's got an opinion, and I'm fair. I will let you, as we say in Australia, run at the mouth. But if I don't like something, I will say, oh, it's fine. No, it's good. Welcome to your opinion. I don't mind that. That's good. Yeah. I'm glad people have got their own opinions. Hey, baby. Scoot B says hello. Arlene says hello, Scooter B. He's actually changed his name to Scooter B now. What? Scoot B has actually changed his name to Scooter B. Ah. It's nice, I reckon. I reckon it's better. I think my wife's just getting a drink before she goes to bed.
The monkey is hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cheeky monkey's still up. That's another thing I got told off for too. A while back.
The monkey is hungry. Yeah. I'm gonna be starting 10 o'clock tomorrow, eh?
How much? What time?
10.
It's still going in early though, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you. Or we will not use that spoon. I'm only sunshine. You make me happy. I all.
Sorry guys.
You sunshine in rain.
Hello, Nini Matted. Say hello to Scooter B and Chris Beecham. Chris Beecham, say hello to Nini Matted and Marilyn Kaminsky. Marilyn, say hello to Scooter B and Chris Beecham. And I think Brett's still here. Glasgow. But I'm sorry about that, guys. I was just replying to Terence and Beth's message I've got here on the bottom. My full apologies. Just letting them know what they were just. We were just talking, this conversation. But yeah, anyway, it just gets my gall when I get told my opinion of something, and what do you do? You stick up for yourself. That's what you do. Dig your heels in. Thanks, Marilyn. Arlene says hello, Marilyn Kaminsky. Arlene says hello to Chris Beecham and Scooter B. And Nini Matty. Arlene says hello.
Hello, guys.
Good night. She's going by Z's because she got to work tomorrow. Only 8 million. Jesus. Only 8 million people live in the southern hemisphere. Well, we're 158 something miles from the southern American coastline. Bet you didn't know that one. I do. 158, I think, 1,000 miles from the southern Confederate coastline. And that comes under, I was reading it, basically, thank you, Nini. Anti-radiation. They're good. They're good. My Kermit the Frog is hello. How's going? You have glasses too? You have this sort? I actually wanted the smaller, round glasses, like Ozzy Osbourne had. That's what I actually wanted. But he showed me these frames, and I sort of looked in the mirror and gone, but no, I like them. They're good. Ah, Rico, I'm back again. But, we all have opinions. And as I said to TP, it's my opinion, and I think exactly, Nanny. Yeah, actually, it was on the USS, the CSS Shenandoah, when she came to Australia back in 1800s. We, 15th, well, I thought it was 158,000 from the southern American, 158,000 kilometres from the southern Confederate States of America, is what I was told. I'll have to re-look at that now, but that was during the years of sail during the 1800s, 1860s, 1865, during the American Civil War, when the CSS Shenandoah came to CSS Shenandoah came to Port Phillip Bay um, during the American Civil War when we had our gold rush era. Well, I might have read it wrong. Sorry, Chris. Thanks, Marilyn. But, as I said, my opinion. And if you want to go to and recommend other Americans not follow my channel, it's up to them too, not just me, I've got a lot of American friends, and if I offended them, I'm sorry. But my opinion's my opinion, and what the hell, Snowy doing? My opinion's my opinion, and we've all got the right to have an opinion, guys. And if we don't like each other's opinion, that's fine. I don't take no offence to it. You all have the right to say what you want to do, because our fathers, as I said to Scoot and Christopher just before, our fathers fought for the right to have freedom, and our forefathers did too, way back from the 1700s down to now. So it's not a matter of me being smug. It's just I respect everybody's right. I expect everyone's opinion, and if I don't like something, I'm gonna say no, I'm not right there, but it's okay. It works. It's fine. It's all right. It's okay. I haven't got an issue over it, and I'll let it go. Pretty well much. My thing is not my chat's not showing up as much, guys. Sorry. I would buy 58 kilometres by sale if they were. I'd buy 58k kilometres by sale if they went around Africa. That's not bad. It's pretty good. But, I respect everybody's on my YouTube channel opinions and rights. You got an opinion, share it. I have no issues. I'm quite happy. I respect everybody's opinion. That's why that's why I like everybody on my channel, and that's why I follow everybody. Is Victoria part of Australia? I suppose you are. You take the federal government money. Ooh, that's nasty. But I'm on unemployment benefits. I gotta look after my mum and my boy. I'll tell you something. If I was working, I would be paying those that aren't working too. And actually, I think I must be nearly coming up to the amount that I've given the government over my money over so many years for looking after me while I was working. And now I'm not working, I'm looking after my mum, which is work. Looking after her is work for the government and CJ. But you know what? The government stuffed up big time, because they said that they would give people money if they had kids to look after their kids, and that to help them along, to help the families look after their kids, whether they go to school or not. That was part of the system. That's democratic country we live in, and if Liberal wanted to take that away tomorrow, I tell you what, mate, this country would be in the biggest revolution it ever fought, because amongst itself, because most of this country at the moment is unemployed. And is that our fault? No, it's this virus's fault. We've just got dumb politicians making stupid decisions like they did. Because before all this happened, there was only 5% unemployed. Now there's 12% unemployed. And before that, I was only on the 4% of the people that were unemployed. If I wanted to, I could go back to work tomorrow. I've got no issue there. But at the moment, my mum's got kidney problems. She needs to be looked after. And the way the situation is with this country, with aged care, you think I'm going to put her in aged care now? Oh, no way. No way am I going to put mum in aged care now. So that's why I devoted my time to stay home and look after mum. Arlene's working. CJ goes back to kinder next year, and I will be looking for a job next year. I'll be getting off my ass, going and looking for a job to keep my family. I don't want to be on unemployment benefits. I hate it, if anything. You know, I don't see it as I'm taking from the government. You ever look at what happened after, as soon as COVID struck? How many unemployed was there? Now it's 12%. Yeah, she will be by the time you get back over there, Chris. She'll be old. How old is she now? She's only a puppy now, isn't she? Well, you know, it's it's good to see you, Chris. Thank you for coming. I really do appreciate it, mate. Thanks, mate. You made my night. All right, guys, I'm going to wind up now because it's 2 o'clock and I've got to get up early to take Arlene to work. So I'm going to wind up and say good night to everyone. Good night, Christopher Beecham. Good night, Marilyn Kaminsky. Good night, Scooter B. Thank you for coming, mate. Much appreciated. Thanks, Marilyn Kaminsky. Thanks for coming. Thanks, Chris Beecham. Thanks, Nini Matic. Much appreciate you being here. I'm going down, sorry. Thank you, Brett Glasgow. Much appreciate you being here too. Thanks for coming, mate. Thank you for the likes, guys. Much appreciated. Word 'em Up TV, thank you for being here. I much appreciate you coming. I will pop by after this live stream to your channel and say hello. Thanks, Brett. Thank you, Word 'em Up. Oops. Thought I missed someone then. Thanks, Barrios, YouTube. Much appreciate you coming by, guys. Thank you to the Philippines for us, Marla and Fred. Thank you for coming on earlier. Much appreciated. LJM official, thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Thanks, Chris Brett Glasgow. I really do appreciate you being here, LJM official. So thank you to Marilyn, LJ official. Thank you, Scooter B, Nini Matic, Marilyn Kaminsky, Word 'em Up channel, the Philippines for us, Marla and Fred. Thanks, guys, for coming in. We will see you tomorrow at 12 o'clock Australia time, AM. 10 o'clock Philippine time. And watch out, because I might be doing a live stream when I take Arlene into the city. I'm not sure whether it's going to be going in or coming out of the city, so we'll just see. It'll probably be coming out of the city, heading home. So just keep your eyes open for that live stream. And thanks, guys, for being here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to Dennis Adams for popping in when he can. I really do appreciate your support, Dennis. Thank you to Jane and John, British expat in the Philippines. Thank you. I've actually got to go and see your live too after. So we'll catch you later, guys. Have a good night. Good night, Christopher Beecham. Get well, mate. Take care. Best wishes from me and Arlene and Renaline. Good night, Tropical Team in the Philippines, and wish for wonder. Good night to an Aussie farmer in the Philippines, William and Chick. Good night to Ruthie and Arthur, Philippine Adventures. Good night to Tom and Ruth, Philippine Adventures. That's what I meant to say in the first place, sorry. Wishing you and Ruth all the best, Tom. Take care. Good night and best wishes to Philly in the Philippines and Philo in the Philippines. Have a good night, guys. Take care to all my dear subscribers. Love you guys. This has been Scott Expat in the Philippines live. See you tomorrow at 12 o'clock Australia time, 10 o'clock Philippine time. Bye for now.